Hey, happy Friday. How are you? So I wanted to come on today and chat about something that has been coming up a lot in my DMs and in my email also. And that is all about what do we do when it just feels like life is stacking up? All these things keep happening, one right after the other. I got to tell you, I can totally relate to that. It just feels like sometimes everything keeps happening, whether it be an injury or homeschool or maybe travel even or relationship issues. Maybe it's a lost job or feelings of anxiety. I've gone through all of those and it can feel like they just keep stacking up one right after the other. And it feels like they just keep holding you back from whatever it is that you're wanting to reach for. If it is financial goals, if it's career goals, if it's health and wellness goals, if it's something else in your life that you're wanting to reach for, these things just keep coming at you and they feel like it's just always something in your way. I got to share a story with you. I'm gonna take you a little back to it's actually into the delivery room when Eben was born, and it was the moment after he was born. I felt like this wave come over me, and I struggle honestly to put words into this. It was like this feeling of I can no longer be me. I felt kind of like, I can no longer wear the clothes I used to like to wear. I can no longer wear makeup. I can no longer do my hair anymore. For the longest time after I had him, I didn't even dry my hair. I felt like I should not take the time to do that as a mom. And, these feelings, they come from past experiences. They come from childhood. They come from, all of that, over life. That's where we get feelings. That's where we get emotions. It's not to say that's a bad thing. That's just where they come from. And for me, it was very overwhelming for really honestly the first 3 years of his life. I kind of lost all of me. And it was tough because even before him, I was not really on a great path anyways. I was kind of going with the flow. I didn't have any real goals. I didn't have any real ambition towards anything, especially when it came to my career. But even when it came to my health and wellness, I never really went all in on anything. I never had that drive at all. I just was kind of ho-hum about things. So, this morning, I was listening to this podcast this morning and I heard this woman tell this story, and it made me really start to think about, and I've been thinking honestly about for a little while, and then this story kind of brought it home for me. Been thinking about, why did I get into health and fitness coaching? Why did I kind of go all in and put so much emphasis on health and wellness and start doing these programs? And when I heard her story, it made me realize that something or someone brought this coaching opportunity and brought these programs into my life for a reason, so that I could be the mom I needed to be for Eben. Whether you believe in a higher power or anything like that, honestly, I don't know that I do, but I'm married to a son of a preacher man. But I do now see why coaching was brought to me and why these health and wellness programs were brought to me, why this strong belief was brought to me to help me find my way back. So that I could be that mom for him, because I got to tell you, he's not an easy kid. Maybe some of you who know him, or you've seen some stuff that I've shared about him, but I mean, he's, of course, the best kid. You know, I'm his mom, so I'm going to say that. But he's an amazing kid. He is loving. He is caring. He is hilarious. But he's really, really challenging too. He's insanely smart, knows how to read people. He is very street smart, and he knows how to work people too, like mommy and papa against one another really, really well. And those things are really, really hard, really tough to deal with. And, I realized that coaching and these wellness programs were brought to me to teach me how to take care of myself, how to grow personally, and take care of my own personal development, my own wellness, my own emotional state, so that I could then be there for him. I could then stay calm when he's at a level 10, because oh boy, does he get there. And I could then actually be able to listen to him, hear him, and know what he needs, instead of, my natural state wanted to go to, which is just control him and scream and yell and be a crazy lady. And, without coaching and without these health and wellness programs, I was not taking care of me to be able to do that for him. So I realized that, that's what these things were brought to my life for. And, so no matter what is coming into my life to try to stop me, to say, it doesn't make sense for you to be doing coaching. It doesn't make sense for you to be leaving your corporate job for this business. It doesn't make sense for you to be taking out a half an hour of your day to be doing a workout when maybe you should be spending time with your son instead. These are things that I was telling myself, right? So when life was happening, all different things in life, whether it was negative talk or actual factual things happening in life, I was able to then come back to the reason why I was showing up for myself and taking care of my wellness to keep moving forward. So I want to, say this, there's always going to be something. And it's when we start to allow those somethings to keep stacking up, they start to spin out of control. So how do we put a stop to that cycle? We're going to have to get a little real here, okay? I hope I have your permission to do that. It's not easy work. This work, it's honestly all you. There's no magic pill. You can get support, but you got to do the work, and you got to be willing to do the work. So let's go forward and do that, all right? The first thing I suggest is, or tip that I have for you, is to shift your mindset to positive talk. I mean, this is something I have to work on every single day. How many times a day do we hear or even say out loud these awful, awful things to ourselves, things we would never say to somebody else, right? So we have to flip that script, okay? Whatever you're saying, I can't, then turn that around and flip it to, what can I do? All right? You're saying, I'm not enough. You flip it around, I can do this. You just got to flip that script on that negative talk. It starts not tomorrow, but it starts right now. Right this very moment. You flip that script. There's going to be moments when you're going to catch yourself. You're going to be saying, I'm saying that negative talk, and you're going to start in this cycle of saying, more bad things because I'm saying the negative talk. You just flip the script. Things happen. You catch yourself saying those negative things and flip it. Just flip it, okay? No need to beat yourself up even more. All right, next thing is change things up. Okay, so you're wanting to make a change. You're wanting to get back on track with your wellness. You're wanting to get back on track with working out again, with eating well, maybe with some financial goals, anything in your life. But what you were doing before you were homeschooling, before you were working at home, before all this chaos started to happen in our world, it just doesn't work anymore, right? I keep hearing that. So then what can you do today with today's current schedule? Maybe your schedule needs to be different. Maybe how you fit that workout in now needs to be different than how you used to fit that workout in. Maybe you used to go to a gym. Maybe now you need to do a workout at home. Make your home a place of health. Maybe you used to do an hour workout. Maybe now you need to do a 20 to 30 minute workout. So you still need to fit it in, but maybe in a different way than you used to fit it in. And I hear all the time too, yeah, but Erin, my schedule is flip-flopping. It's different every day, so I can't plan. So I need to wait until it's the same. Well, you know what? We're probably going to be like this for a long time to come. So we cannot wait any longer. Your health is a priority. Your wellness is a priority. We've determined that you decided to listen to this. So here we go. If your schedule is flip-flopping day to day, then you maybe cannot plan day to day. Maybe you plan when you're going to work out or when you're going to plan your meals that day of, that morning of, or the night before, and you schedule it in at that time. It can change every day. You don't have to work out at the exact same time every single day. Okay? It doesn't matter. So that leads into my next tip for you. Okay? I'm getting all fired up and I hope you are too. And that is we need to shift our mindset to wellness is a habit. A habit just like brushing a habit just like brushing your teeth. A habit just like taking a shower, if we're still doing that, right? But wellness is your habit. You determined it's your priority. It's your priority because you need to show up and be there to be able to do the homeschooling, to be able to do work from home, be able to do life. So now it needs to be your habit so that you can have it be your priority. So you make it your habit by fitting it in where it fits into your schedule. And you continue to do that day after day after day. So here's a tip that I have for you of how you fit in something like a workout as a habit. So on the days that you're resting, you still show up as a habit, even and you actively rest. So with an active stretch or an active foam roll, or you go for a short 10-minute walk, but you still show up for yourself even on those rest days instead of going, I'm off. I'm just going to lay on the couch today. You are still showing up for yourself because the habit is there. Your wellness is priority, okay? So last thing is you get support. You get support and surround yourself with like-minded people. So you are there to have those people that you can get tips from, you can hold yourself accountable with. And on those days, that's because reality does happen when you're just like, I don't want to, I can't, I'm feeling low, I'm struggling, whatever it is that's happening, real life is happening, they are there to pick you up, to help you, to bring you along, to keep you moving forward. So you get that support. So I have a group that is going to be there with like-minded people who are ready to say, hey, I am ready to make health, to make wellness my priority. We're starting on February 1st. If you would love to join us, we're going to have lots of tips, lots of motivation, and just a really great community of people who are saying, this is our time. We're going to make ourselves priority so we can make our wellness our priority and we can be there for everything else in our lives. So for information on that group, then all you need to do is you can either comment below on this video or you can send me a private DM message and I will get you all the details about that. I cannot wait to share it with you. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you are having a happy Friday, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.